Hey, VC friends, family, world. It's a Sunday over here, and I'm having coffee, and just want to thank everyone for allowing me to share who I really am here, for listening, and for the humane, kind, thoughtful interactions that you give me. My last video called Contrast, I shared some personal thoughts at the end and got some feedback and I appreciate it. I do know that it's hard for people not of brown skin to understand what and I'll say what we're saying. It's different. It is. There is a perceptual difference in the world when you're not white, and it flavors everything, and unless you've really experienced it, it can be hard for you to understand. And that's part of what I was expressing yesterday. And also other artists who have spoken up, who understand what I was saying. It's like, of course we need criticism, feedback, should accept it graciously. It is only human that one of the first things someone wants to tell you is what they think you should have done differently, or what they would have done if it were them. That is some of you people understand how it's not that's unwelcome, but it's like, well, boy, thanks a lot, and what a way to compliment me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, stop and think about what you just said and done. It's not encouraging. That's why I bring it up, and it's happened a lot. And obviously, I'm not the only one who deals with it. People think they mean well, but it's like, stop and think. When I say things that are slightly cutting, I know what I'm doing. I try to be diplomatic for the most part. If I say something, I try to know what I'm saying, and I ask for that in return. That's what that lamenting was about yesterday, and some of you understand. Also, for some of the younger folks, I know Led Zeppelin, okay? And Led Zeppelin are just overrated. Led Zeppelin stays in the closet. I know what I'm talking about. I was listening to Led Zeppelin before probably many of you were alive, so I got to get that out. Led Zeppelin is not something I need to discover. There's much more in this world to be discovered besides Led Zeppelin. They're not the best rock band. That's just my humble opinion. And it's not even worth arguing about, because it's individual. It's what they mean to you, right? And it's what it means to me. And these guys are just another band. And some of that controversial stuff about their, what they've done to get their success, I don't know if any of that is true or not. But I suspect there's something to it. I do. Someone else commented, and it may have been just a passing comment. The person may never come by again, but I will answer it. They said, you must be into AM. Well, I am. AM records are very hard to find. I only have one, AM3. And I always forget to look first to tell you what AM stands for. I know it started over in England, I'm pretty sure. And this is improvisatory in nature. I'm looking here, was formed in 1965, concerned with musical improvisation and of an experimental kind. And indeed it is. Keith Rowe and Eddie Prevost are, I think, have been mainstays of this band. But yeah, and then I also have the Matchless recordings on The Crypt, the complete sessions by AM on Matchless recordings on CD, a double CD. Absolutely, I like to keep my mind open. I want to shout out to Tricia, you are my compadre. I don't watch your videos regularly, but you're in my heart always. And yes, I finished that collage I showed the other day. It wasn't quite finished, and it's still they could be a big mess, but this is fun to do. And I like the back came out even better. I like the back best of the two sides on this one. Something to do. Just going to keep it short. The only other thing I can show right quick is I played some Washed Out last night. I'd have Washed Out's newer album again, I'll say it. I'm lamenting. I got to get a job or something, or my music's got to pay me better this year. But I like Washed Out, and I'd have the new one if I was still in pocket. Deaf Haven, I'd have that if I was in pocket. I tried to get it when it came out. I wanted to get the, I had money when it came out, and they were sold out by the time I got to the store. I wanted the red vinyl, or one of the vinyls, colored vinyl versions. But I played Washed Out last night. Really enjoyed that sound. I tried to play some Marillion. I have this Marillion limited edition, Dryland, waiting to happen. And this is one of those kind of bands that I have to be in the mood because they just sound like, I don't want to be disparaging. They just sound too normal. Okay, that's it. They sound too normal a lot of time. They just sound too normal. Mum, Sabrina Joy, forever. You are in my heart, girl. Thank you so much. I played all the Mum, and it's just special. It's like entering this delicate, unique little world. And little is the right word. There's something delicate about the music. Dave Wayne is a record collector who mostly interacts on Facebook, but met him through Chris Cole. He's a great musician, jazz drummer, very good, but obviously also knows a lot about music. He was selling some stuff on Discogs. One of the records he has for sale is this, Z Wormness by Jonas Palm. Jonas Palm is from Sweden. I had found this record back in the 80s somehow, and he made it at home, homemade electronics, but there's something really charming and really works about this album for me. But Dave is selling his copy. I recommend this album myself. Jonas is a good friend of mine now, even though we haven't met in life, but he sent me the second part of Z Wormness, Son of Z Wormness, Decompositions. He sent this to me. Played it again last night just to be sure that I wasn't just, blowing smoke up a friend's tree. No, this is neat stuff. So, Dave Wayne on Discogs is selling his copy. Want to keep it short, folks. Thank you for being my friends, people. Music is life.